Hey, my name is Tim, and welcome to the Talkative Table. That's right. The old podcast was the Talkative Tim podcast, but this one is the Talkative Table podcast. The difference is that hopefully I'll get some different topics going on here from the things I like to talk about, which is lifestyle and things that motivate me, and talking about certain life topics, and then going on to other things that I'm starting to get more interest in, like entertainment, politics, and things of that nature. So the goal is to open up the range of topics that I talk about, but also hopefully switch up the location where I'm shooting and get some type of guest here and there on certain topics, because I really want to really focus on creating content for this podcast, quality content. So I will be doing a lot of different things, trying to get better every time we post. But today, this podcast episode is called Do Something About It. That just came from the fact that I have been feeling in a dump for the last couple of months, last year, things of that nature. And I've been doing a lot of different things to try to cover that up. Not a lot of healthy things to try to cover up this feeling of feeling empty inside, that I'm not doing enough. I've been switching jobs, moved back in with family, focused on two jobs. I did a lot of different things, go to gym, all types of different things, but I don't feel like I have been on the right track still. And recently I quit my second job after working in my second job for about 8 months and switching from a new full-time job about a year ago. I recently quit my second job about a month ago, and that what prompted me to do that was just the fact that I was working so much and I didn't feel like I was actually living life. And that's something that prompted me to get up and record this podcast, because I feel like for so long I stopped really living life. There's been times and moments where I can really feel the passion for things that I care about. I'm doing things that I really care about. The days don't feel like a drag, and I'm feel excited to wake up the next day. I have those moments, but a lot of times I see that those moments are slipping away from me. So my whole focus this time around is just to the next couple months, it's really to focus on how I can develop these habits that will make me feel passionate, that'll make me a better person, and to make it feel like I'm actually living life instead of watching it go past me. I have decided to do a lot of different things. One of those is really taking on more leads at work. And what I mean is leading more projects and trying to really get better at things that I'm worried about. This go around, when this podcast will come up, I am getting ready for graduation at my university that I work at. I will be leading the AV side of things this time. Well, I mean, I'll be directing the AV team during this graduation. I'll be doing a switcher, things that I have done before in the past, but now more project management in terms of make sure everything goes smooth with setup, and just coordinating things with my coworkers and that front. But I'm also taking on other projects as well, leading a lot of our bigger events this coming month, from our new student orientation to our student speaker to our all faculty meeting. I'm doing a lot of different things like that, and even trying to take on more creative videos as well, just so I can get better at storyboarding, creating a story, and just get better overall as a creator and editor for my university. I'm taking on those challenges because recently, me and my supervisor, we were talking about goals, professional goals, and I mentioned to him that I don't really have professional goals. And although that was true, it also was kind of a lie. I do have professional goals, but a lot of times, and they don't always work with the job that I'm at. Like, yes, my professional goals overall could help the job that I'm at, but my goal is just to find a job that I'm really passionate about, to be really good at every aspect of my job, from the editing to the story creation, and to create meaningful projects as well. So it's kind of broad, but I what I told my supervisor was that I didn't have goals, which again, like I just mentioned, it wasn't true. So I decided to really just lock in and focus and really take every project that they give me and try to do my best at it, even more so than I am now. A lot of times I just get what they give me and I just try to get it done to level they like, but I'm trying to put more detail and passion into these things, and just to really show that I can lead projects, show it to myself, which I do have high faith in myself, but I guess I just want to see it more on a consistent basis, because I have my moments when I go in and out of really being, how can I say, active with our projects, or our events, and sometimes I just let other people lead, which is also good, but there's times where I just need to step up more and be a leader in that front. So I do plan on trying to see myself growing more professionally, allow myself to really take on bigger roles. So hopefully I can get better, salary, better job opportunities, things of that nature. But also in terms of being a professional, I want to see my portfolio grow. I want to see me take more care and practice, and creating a better portfolio online so that I can really showcase the work that I do, because I feel like I undersell myself so much, which is, I think, something a lot of people do. But I need to really embrace and show off the good that I do and show off the quality work that I can do, because I feel like I'm at a capping point where my next level is more of a leadership role, is more of taking, teaching younger people or showing people the stuff that I have, gained over the years, which sounds kind of crazy because in hindsight, I'm pretty young for the people I'm around here and there. I do see the crowd of people getting younger behind me now. I see that younger crowd coming in, but I'm still pretty young in terms of the people ahead of me. There's still a lot of older people, in the fields. Every time I go somewhere, it seems like there's a lot more older people, but that's just another story for another day. But just taking that leap professionally. So I want to do something about that. But also, this next couple of months, I really want to focus, like I said, on living more life. And what I mean by that is doing hobbies that I'm afraid of, or doing hobbies and embracing fears. I really have a problem with, I have ambitions to do a lot, but I don't allow myself to get out of this fear of trying something new. And because I haven't did a lot of things in the last couple of years, or last 10 years since I've been in college, really putting myself in a box and not allowing myself to grow. So I am challenging myself for the rest of the year to really embrace, a challenge of getting out of this fear. I'm taking different classes. I plan on doing yoga classes on Sundays, outside. I plan on doing mixed martial arts, kickboxing, and things of that nature. I'm still going to try to do the working out. I will be working out, but hopefully I'll be able to get into some cycling classes because I like that, but also some networking opportunities. I really want to push myself to be a part of the community instead of trying to hide like I don't deserve to live this life. So I'm going to take more steps out to doing those type of activities as well. I think it's important, this podcast episode, it is sometimes it's going to be structured about how my life is going and things I'm learning and pushing out. But the whole idea is also give out a message to other people. Like, we only have one life. We need to try to make every day count. Try to be ourselves, like they say, get 1% better every day. Something that I really try to stick by. But realizing those moments where we get stuck in a depression or, stuck in one level of life, and really trying to fight through and believe that we deserve another level of success in our life or another level of happiness in our life. And that's something I'm really trying to embrace this year, is believing that I deserve more and that I deserve it, but also I have to do something to get it. I'm going to have to sacrifice the old me to become a better version of myself. I'm going to have to get out that comfort zone that I'm in, because the comfort zone is deadly. It kills people. It kills dreams, kills hopes at time, and I don't want to keep falling into that trap. And I think a lot of people fall into that trap. We got to get better every single day. We got to focus on trying to improve and just be a better version of ourselves. Be that person that we dream of. And if the dreams, it's kind of cliche, but if the dreams and goals that you set aren't bringing fear to you, they're not big enough. And I do believe that. In terms of, in terms of really everything, you never know what the world will give you or what other people will see inside of you, if you don't accept that challenge and embrace it. Even if you don't think you're ready for it, put your name in a hat, take that class, be active, take on the challenge, and you don't know who will be there to help you or who sees the greatness in you and will give you the opportunity to learn and grow and become what you were afraid of becoming. And that's really big to me. I really just feel like that, like I said, I've been capping myself so much. I make excuses about, I don't like the setup, I don't like this, I'm too tired, I can't record, but I'll watch 10 shows all week and I'll spend hours binge watching, or, I'll make, you should, I'll make a lot of time for my work, but I don't have that work-life balance where I can make time for me. So it's just really putting myself forward this time and making sure that I'm happy with the way that my life is going. Because overall, I've been very happy with the things I've been learning and doing, but I always fall back in that trap because I find out that, or I see that I'm not really making the personal growth and progress that I want to see. So now I'm forcing myself to really do that. So I hope other people do that as well. Hope people do something about this. I hope they decide that they want something great and they find out what areas in their life that they're lacking in, and they take on the challenge of finding classes and or finding a community that can support them and make them grow into the person they want to be. It's fun. It's fun at times. It's very scary, but overall, once you accept that challenge, you're going to feel a lot better. You're going to be a lot happier, and you get to have that experience, which is very important, because a lot of us just don't allow ourselves to have that experience. Don't allow ourselves to fail. We don't allow ourselves to, we don't allow ourselves to fail. We don't allow ourselves to make mistakes. We try to stay in that little bubble, and I am definitely one of those individuals, and have been for a very long time. And I just see it because every year goes by and I'm like, dang, I see some improvement, but I don't see at the same time. It's like it's barely any movement. And although that's good, but deep down inside, you can do a lot better. And that's important. If you think you can do better, try to do better, and always try to do better. But that's all I have for today. I'm trying to be more consistent with trying to create, do something. There will be a lot more structure, hopefully, really soon with how I do these podcast episodes. But it's just very important to me sometimes to make short content and get my message out about certain things. But also, I want to hit on bigger things in the future. Like I said, I have been very interested in becoming more disciplined in my finances, trying to get out of debt. I'm getting into politics. I love entertainment. I love movies. I love sports. So I'm trying to be more active in creating content around the things I love and speaking about those things, but also giving myself a way to, I always say this, but vent. I create content for a university or other people all the time, but when it comes to my stuff, I don't put the effort in. I don't really create for myself, and I'm just trying to bring that same energy I give to others to myself because I deserve it. But that's all I have for this episode of the Talkative Table, and I'll see you next time.